ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking back hits.
ShartimusPrime, Prime, this is Psylocke. You're hot. Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another top 10 video on my top 10 action figures of 2018. And what you're looking at over here is not my top 10 list. These are a bunch of honorable mentions over here. I also included some hot toys, which I'll show off in just a second. But looking at these right here, I gotta give a big shout out to McFarlane Toys for really making a huge step forward with their action figures. Now, I'm not a Fortnite fan or anything, but these action figures are amazing. I've only reviewed the Cuddle Team Leader. I'm going to review the rest of them, but holy crap, what a huge step forward for McFarlane Toys. Also, Mattel's done a really good job with their figures too. The Black Manta and Aquaman figures especially are great. I got to review that Black Manta figure. I like the water effects for Mira, but yeah, the amount of articulation that Mattel has added to these DC multiverse figures is just very impressive, and I don't think that they're going to lose the license on the 6-inch figures. I don't know, people have asked me about that. The Revoltech figures are amazing. I love those, especially the Carnage figure. It's just that Revoltech figures just take so long to pose. It's just very complex, and I love the Batman figure too. It's just that they take so much time that they just got themselves bumped down the list, but still amazing pieces. I still really like those a lot. And then I got to give it up to Diamond Select Toys for giving us some awesome Pacific Rim figures that just go perfectly with the NECA Pacific Rim figures that I already have. And then SH Figure Arts did a lot of amazing stuff this year. I didn't include the Gladiator Hulk or Gladiator Thor figures. I'm questioning whether or not I'm going to keep those. I like them, but my three favorite SH Figure Arts this year was the Mark 50 Iron Man, the Flash, and the Iron Spider. I have my reasons for each of those not making the top 10 list, but I really like all of them. And then these are the three hot toys that I think that could have made the top 10 list. And one thing I'm doing this year is I'm not repeating any toy lines. So it's only one slot per toy line, or one toy line per slot anyway. But yeah, these figures are amazing, and I've had them on display for quite some time right now. And yeah, I have my reasons for not including these three figures, even though I really like all three of them. It's just something about that original Avengers Hulk figure that beats the Gladiator Hulk for me. I don't know why. But anyway, I thought it was worth giving all these figures a shout out. Let's get on to the top 10. And at the number 10 spot, I had to give it to the Star Wars 6-inch Black Series Deluxe Gamorrean Guard. A figure so nice I had to buy it twice. You gotta have two of these, man. And this figure really represents everything that I want in an action figure. We have good accessories, great paint apps, great sculpting. There's soft goods right here mixed in with the plastic, which looks really good. I love that we have jaw articulation. There's even painted toenails on this thing. I just absolutely love this figure. I really wanted to review this figure earlier this year. I might do an exclusive video later on. I don't know. We'll see. And the number 9 spot goes to the Diamond Select Toys Marvel Select Thanos. This is a contemporary look for Thanos that I have really liked for quite some time, and I really feel like Marvel Legends dropped the ball as far as their modern Thanos figures goes. I just didn't like them. I thought they're alright, but they look too cartoony to me, and when this came out, I was like, oh my god, okay, that's the Thanos figure I've been wanting. I absolutely love this piece. It has great articulation. The paint sculpt is phenomenal, and I don't know if they did it on purpose or not, but the scale of this figure just really works well in my display. So yeah, it just went straight in and replaced a Marvel Legend figure right on the shelf immediately. I love this piece. Gotta give it a number 9 slot at the very, very least. 2018 was such a great year for action figures that this amazing Goro figure from Storm Collectibles went all the way down to number 8. I love this figure, man. I guess one thing that I kind of wish was better about it was the ankle articulation, or the ankle pivot specifically, but they achieved something over here that I just didn't think was going to ever be possible, is giving us a fully articulated Goro figure with 4 arms that have a lot of articulation and awesome paint detail, and the sculpt. I love this bloody version. The BBTS exclusive is amazing. I just really like this piece a lot. I just gushed hardcore reviewing it, man. I had to put it in my top 10 list. I also really like the Storm Collectibles Chun-Li figure, but the whole thing with the, the QC issue that I had to deal with, that bothered me to the point where she got knocked off the list. But yeah, this Goro right here, oh my goodness, it wins. Now, Mezco has given us a lot of good pieces throughout this year, notably the STCC exclusive Special Ops Punisher figure, along with the Spider-Man. I really like those two, but yeah, this Iron Man figure beat the crap out of those two figures. I really love this piece. I recently reviewed it, and I knew it was going to make the top 10 list. I mean, this is just a phenomenal Iron Man figure. I love how the diecast works out, all kinds of effects parts that come with it. The light-up feature works out really well for this piece. I really like the articulation. I have minor gripes with it, but man, this is really one of my favorite Iron Man figures in my collection. And at the number 6 spot, I gave it to the San Diego Comic-Con 2018 NECA Toys 1990 movie TMNT figures, and holy crap, every time I look at these figures I get chills. They are so realistic looking. I absolutely love these figures, man. It's just figures that I've been wanting just about my whole life, and NECA delivered so hard with these. I really like them a lot. Another notable piece from NECA was the Pennywise figure from the 2017 movie. I really liked that one a lot, so I expect that figure to be on a bunch of people's top 10 list of the year. But yeah, these TMNT figures, just absolutely stunning, and I love the changes that they made to them compared to the 18-inch versions of these. So yeah, I had to put them on the list. They're at number 6. Oh yeah, at the number 5 spot, I had to give it to Mattel's Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Super Colossal T-Rex. This is something that I just never thought I would see at this age of my life. I mean, this is just such an amazing, huge, and detailed figure. Now, some of you are just gonna say, no, that's not a figure, that's a toy. But hey man, you know, it does work well with figures. I don't know what else to say. I see this as an action figure. It has action features, you know, where you could throw things into the mouth and they come out his butt, you know, or her butt anyway, sorry. But yeah, it's got some articulation to it. It's been a staple display piece in my garage over here. So yeah, all my neighbors see it and everything. I look at it just about every single day. I absolutely love this thing. Mattel just knocked it out of the park with this. I love this Super Colossal T-Rex. I had to put it at number 5. And that's not the only T-Rex that made this top 10 list. I have to give it up to Hasbro's Transformers Studio Series Leader Class Grimlock. Holy crap, did they nail it with this figure. I feel like the original Grimlock figures that we'd gotten for the movie were just so far off model, but this one right here absolutely nails it. I don't remember seeing this much dry brushing in a Hasbro Transformers figure before. It just totally blew me away. To this day, I love looking at it. I love transforming it. It has good modes both for robot and dino modes, so I really just love this piece. It made it in the top 5. And at the number 3 spot, I had to give it to the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Sauron. So many great Marvel Legends came out this year. If you didn't see my top 10 Marvel Legends of 2018 video, I highly recommend you check that out. Just an incredible assortment from all kinds of different characters throughout this year on Marvel Legends. But this Sauron Build-A-Figure right here, this is the one that really slayed it for me. I have been wanting this figure for so long, and Hasbro delivered so hard on it. I'm so pleased. I'd put it right back on his spot right after doing the top 10 Marvel Legends video, and then I was happy to take it off the spot so I can get him into a different pose so I could do this video right here. This thing is just incredible. I love it so much. Now when Transformers Masterpiece figures start doing things that my Marvel Legends figures can do, oh my goodness, that's just action figure heaven for me. Now I've said this many times before, Transformers Masterpiece is my ultimate favorite action figure toy line, and this Sunstreaker right here just blew me away with the articulation. And I like the transformation too, man. I just like the figure overall. I really like the character. I mean, I've had my Sideswipe figure for so long, so finally I have his bro to go along with him over here. And look at that, he's got shoulder joints that move inward, the ankle pivot works out really well. The transformation is hard as it is for most Masterpiece figures. That butt flap, I feel like I did something wrong right there. I transformed it without the directions recently. But man, I took this with me on a trip to Monterey during the California fires to get away from the smoky air, and yeah, this is the figure I chose to keep me company. It really means something. I've loved this figure for all year long, man. I had to put it at the number 2 spot. Number 1 spot goes to the Hot Toys Spider-Man Homecoming figure. If you didn't guess that this went to the number 1 spot, wow, what's wrong with you, man? I love this figure. This figure has made me so happy throughout the course of the year. It's just incredibly posable. I think it's the most posable Hot Toys Spider-Man figure that we've ever gotten. So it has a lot of realistic qualities to it while at the same time being very fun to pose. I haven't gotten any mean wrinkles or any kind of wear or anything like that, which I think is relatively rare for Hot Toys figures, so that just made me really happy. The ankle pivot works out a lot better. We get toe articulation on this piece, which I don't remember seeing before on other Hot Toys figures, and the accessories are kind of what we'd expect, but you know, the fact that they designed Spider-Man in Homecoming with having the eyes that, you know, could change expressions and everything, that just takes it up to another level. I really love this piece. Every time I walk into the dork room, I look at it and I think, oh, do I have time to pose it? And I think, no, I don't have time to pose it. So yeah, even making this video, I got excited to get him into a new and different pose. And the Iron Spider figure, I really like that a lot. I posed that one around too. It's just that the suit does bunch up and it's just a figure that guarantees to get wrinkled. I still like that Iron Spider figure though. But yeah, the #1 spot went to the Hot Toys Spider-Man Homecoming movie figure. So I hope you guys really liked this video. I put a lot of time and thought into this top 10 list. I had to take figures out, put figures back in, and switch my list around several times. So I hope you liked the video, and I really want to know what your top 10 list is. As far as mine goes, I'm happy with my top 10 list. When I look at all 10 of these right over here, I get very stoked. I'm like, wow, this is a cool assortment of figures over here. This is pretty awesome. And really, overall, it's just been a fantastic year for action figures, for adult collectors anyway. So yeah, I'm very pleased, man. Again, let me know what your top 10 list is. Let me know what you think of my top 10 list. I want to see that down in the comment section below. If you want to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, please go ahead and do so, as well as the notification bell. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace! Hey, I'm ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't. Your face,